Episode Monday, 7 p.m. Bill Not Bought 215 _ I am the host that do the most macho with my mans Theo. You already know. Today we got a special guestesses with us. Y'all might know their faces. What else? We got the president, Rick Lewis.
Yes, sir.
VP, Cino Carter.
Yes, sir.
And the PRO, Lionel. These three men are the face of GQ riderz.
GQ.
riderz.
What's up, gentlemen? Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for accepting. Lionel, appreciate you making this happen, my boy.
Absolutely.
I'm happy you guys are here on the strength that when we started this, we always say, yo, GQ gotta come through. GQ gotta come through. And she's there to confirm he's there. Yeah. And we took interest in you guys. What was the first show we ever came across GQ?
Well, the first show that I came across GQ, I don't know, was down here on Delaware Ave. Y'all do your night on Camden City.
Camden Night Gardens.
Camden Night.
So that's a show that every year we look for that show, and that's a must for us. And we put that show first on our calendar, and everything else that goes on that day just we won't be attending. That's one of our main shows, and
every third Friday of May. Every year we do it.
Okay. Now we know. And then y'all Broad Street show is another must for us too.
Yeah, definitely.
The Broad Street Bully.
The Broad Street Bully.
Now, before we get into all that, guys, I wanted to start off basically background. You know, upcomings, how you guys started, where you came from, how much has the club grew over the years, how many years. So, Press?
I think I can fill you in on that. We all started, most of us started from another truck club, not car, it wasn't like a community show.
Okay.
But we came from there and we decided that we were going to start a new club. And, I came out and I put I put it together with a different name, different logo. A couple of guys followed us. Some of them are still here today, like Cino. We ran around for a while with the car show community, and we kind of fell for it. So we did the customizations we needed to do, and then after a couple of years, we kind of grew into where people were asking us, well, you got a big team here. Why don't you guys start doing car shows? And at that point, we said, you know what? Let's try it, because we've been out here long enough to see what is needed to do a car show.
Okay. Yeah.
So, we stumbled in the beginning.
What year was founded?
2013. When we started this. So we've been around for a minute.
So Cino's been next to you since the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I know over the phone convo, Lionel, you say you've been with them 5?
Yeah, I came in around 2018, 19. I was doing car shows by myself, and I wasn't having a lot of success. Okay. I was doing like autocross down in Delaware, and I made some changes, some chrome, cold air intake stuff, and somebody said, you ever do a car show? I said, nah, I've been to them, like spectating, but and then I started doing some, I liked it, I changed more stuff, and then I couldn't go back to autocross because the wheels was too big, you had too much money in the other stuff.
Right.
But I wasn't winning, I just couldn't figure out the combination of what I needed as far as cleanliness or whatever. And then one day, the older black group, Universal, shout out to Universal,
Slim.
I did a show with them. I met C-Note, and C-Note introduced me to Rick. And from that point, I was a prospect. And the more I came and the more I hung out with these guys, and they had some nice stuff. C-Note had a really nice truck. Rick had a really badass Camaro. I started stepping my game up, and they made me PRO because I was vocal. I was on the internet, and I just started running around just posting everything, and that's how it started for me.
He had the love of the culture.
He had the love of the culture.
He had the love of the culture, and was very. When he spoke, I saw people looking at him when he did stuff. Even when he talked about this and talked about that, people actually looked, and it just wasn't just people in cars. It was spectators or whatever. So when he came up with that GQ line on the building, that was just so perfect and right up his right up his street, right there. We say right up his alley, and,
Right,
and
wheelhouse,
he's
yeah.
running with it. You know what I mean? So that just brings everybody closer to GQ and just to the car. He's just not bringing them to GQ. He's bringing them to the culture of the car scene.
Okay.
Because you have to be a special individual
Yeah.
to want to sit for 7-8 hours, clean your car for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to be special individuals to want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then do that week in and
right.
week out. And then
Especially after a
complain.
long week of work or something
Yeah.
like that, you got to
Yeah.
put that time and energy to the show and all that stuff.
Yeah, time, energy, and money.
Yeah,
You know.
and money,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
We want to complain, but then we can't wait till car show season starts back up.
Exactly.
We're trying to get out the house again, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Antsy, you know. So.
money. Now, I know Lionel for a fact. We see Lionel mostly everywhere that we are. You know, he made it as far as even Battles of the Club, Showdown Fest. You know, you guys been to the autism. Shout out to Liz, Invincible Heroes.
Yes.
And also the Alzheimer's. Am I saying it right? Alzheimer's. All right, there you go. Thank
That's
you.
Sunday, right?
Then, matter of fact, thank you. This Sunday, what time, babe?
Rollins at 8.
My phone is on. I can't tell you.
Rollins at 8 at the Silver Diner in Cherry Hill.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of shows at the Silver Diamond.
And where I'm going with this is big shout out to Belinda with the Chucky car.
Belinda, Queen
Shout
B.
out to her. She always pop out here and there as well, but we always see Lionel the most.
Right.
Yeah.
And 95% of it, he's by himself. I know you guys are a big crew. Now, is it a certain reason why you guys don't go with Lionel as much?
Well, we're all new generation cars, right? And at some point, if like we have 11 members, if
Okay.
we make a decision that all of us go out there, there's a possibility, you know, you might not come home with nothing. So what we do is we say, listen, we're going to try this. As a matter of fact, we started this like 2-3 years ago. We go on the app and we say, I'll say on Wednesday, every Wednesday I say, post where you're going this weekend. So that way guys get a chance to go other places and that way we can spread the love to other teams.
Yep.
You know, and that's how it worked out. Worked
But hold on. He said GQ got 11 members. That's it.
Yes.
Why they look like 100?
I know, right?
I swear I thought it was more than 11.
It's 11, yes.
Well, you know, I could probably answer that too, because we have auxiliary members. I say auxiliary because they were full-fledged members at one time or another.
They're grandfathered
so
in.
they're kind of grandfathered in, but the core members
Yes.
are about 11, 12, give or take a day. And what Prez was talking about earlier, the reason why you see me the most is because I'm the public relations officer.
Yep.
And he's more vocal.
Yeah.
I'm more vocal. So when we're splitting up, trying to share the love amongst all the other car clubs, because if we all go to one show, somebody's going to miss out. We're not going to put money into these other guys' pockets, into their causes. So we split up. So I'll venture out the furthest, get the crowd going. I'm doing my GQ Lionel. Everybody starts to see that, and now we got a new audience. They'll come to our show, and we can branch out, and I can come back like one of the worker bees and say, "Listen, Prez, I went out to Macho and T.O. show out there. I love that tug of war you guys were doing with the rope, the car limbo. It was out there with at the W with the planes and everything. I can come back and report that and say, yo, next year, if we don't all go, some of us are going to have to go back out to that show because it was a nice show.
Yeah.
And we may have to take that tug of war idea from you guys.
It's 11 of y'all, and remember, Showdown Fest, Battle of the Clubs is a team thing.
Yes.
We would love to see y'all there.
Yes.
You know, I know we on the older side, like us, and we probably can't pull as hard like that.
Yeah, they ain't better shape than us.
Facts.
Half our teams
Facts.
broke their leg,
We can't pull a mandatory for that. I'll call mandatory.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
expect GQ out there next season.
Yo,
guys.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked that it's already 11 of y'all.
A lot of
For
people.
real.
But you see, so many people are walking around. I had to joke with somebody last week because they were like, GQ, let's say Robert. GQ Robert. I said, I'm gonna sue you. Don't do that. Don't do that. But so it'll look like it's so many more members than because everybody's running around following behind us, and I love that. I appreciate it.
It's supporters.
We have supporters.
Even when I reached out to you, that was one of my first things that I told y'all, like, bro, I love the GQ Lionel. It's catchy.
Yeah,
it's catchy.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Lionel, you being the public relations guy, what do you look up to when you take interest in a future member that you think is worth it to come to the club?
Why? Why do you want to be a member? Because I see so many people that already have beautiful cars. They're out there. Is it you want to get behind our name? You want our name to get behind you? You just want to just associate with somebody? I got to see that you're a club member. Now, I'm not trying to get into a whole lot of past, but, I used to be in the streets. I did a couple gangs. Right. Gangs of blood in, blood out. I'm serious about that. This is not a gang. Yeah. So I don't want to make it sound like that. But you got in, you had to know that if something goes down, you're going to get your butt whipped too. Do you really want to be in this type of situation? If you really want to be in this type of situation, you really need to be in this type of situation, we'll accept you. I use that same mentality for us because I'm serious about us. So if you're just here to get a name or you just want GQ behind you because they know it's not, not to make it racial, it's not that many black or clubs of color that where you could get a fair shake. I'm not calling out no other clubs or talking bad, but when you go into some of these counties, it's a certain type of persuasion. There's no wins. They don't want to see new gens out there. They don't want to,
17 of us, we got blanks.
Y'all look, what? Y'all tight, and I'm gonna tell you how when I know it was tight. I don't know if you remember, Rick. I believe it was last year at the Camden Nights. I know you was, and at y'all shows and everybody's shows, y'all put y'all flyers, y'all got y'all rules.
Yep.
Respect the rules.
Yeah.
You want to go to the show, they got rules. Respect them rules. If not, don't go.
Yeah.
One of y'all rules was no loud music.
That's right.
He'll tell you I got music, but I'll barely play my shit because of the same fact I respect everybody's rules. Because when we have a show, I want you to respect my rules, so that's what I respect. But there was a car, I forgot what car it was, but it was a car that basically said "fuck you."
Yep.
And played the music, and you told them lower the music, and basically looked at you, "fuck you," basically. Drove off and had his music playing. And when I seen him get hyped and now he's serious. When he's walking, you see all the other guys coming walking too, because they knew at that point it got serious. Yeah. That's when I knew that they was solid. And it looked like it was more than 11 motherfuckers walking over. I'll tell you that right now. That's why I keep saying 11. I can't believe there was 11. Because even to throw the show on Broad Street, it looked like there's 100 people working the GQ show.
Yeah. So y'all bring when y'all do y'all shows, do y'all bring, I'm guessing, family members?
Yes.
To help you guys out?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how they look.
Every show out.
Associated with.
When they in the show and one of them wins, you hear them real loud and you be like,
it's just deep. I never thought it was 11.
Exactly.
Yeah. If there was somebody to guess, I'd be like 30 or 40, honestly. Not 11.
Yeah, that's our implants. We got spies, moles in the crowd.
Well,
that's good.
It's like when you guys do the Broad Street Bully show. You guys do this in front of what's the hospital again?
Einstein.
Jefferson Einstein.
Jefferson Einstein. And it's sad because we 10 minutes from there, and I can't remember that name never. But my point is, Broad Street Bully. You guys closed 3 Broad Street blocks.
Yes.
Anybody from Philly that's from Philly gonna know what we talking about. Yeah. Outside of Philly is basically shutting down one of the biggest main streets in your town.
It's a main artery. It's a main artery for Philadelphia.
And then especially in front of a hospital.
And we go from Broad and Alny to Broad and Windrum.
There you go. Now, how do y'all do it? Being so small of a club, and
Connections.
Positions.
Can I guess?
Lionel?
Is it the hospital that shuts down and y'all made your way in there?
No, the police district.
Police. 35th Police District.
Okay. I always thought it was like a hospital event, and then it was like, yo, y'all want to have a car show there? And then y'all just,
Well,
I didn't
35th District, they're in conjunction with Jefferson Einstein and I believe
And with an organization
Browns
called
Market.
PDAC. That's what an organization
Yeah.
called PDAC.
Yeah.
And they're all
PDAC.
linked in- They're all linked in together. Einstein 35th, and it's a community event.
Okay.
And they, I believe Lionel, they
Yeah.
contacted Lionel and said, "Hey, let's do a car show." And we started on a smaller scale, and then it just kind of, we were actually in front of the 35th District. The following year, we actually had the pool cars in the middle, and then we just got bigger and bigger.
How many years y'all been doing that Broad Street Bully Show? We was talking about that, right? We was arguing the other day about
About
that.
six.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this last one that y'all had, that was my third one going.
That's
to.
your third one?
Yeah, my third
Well,
one.
thank you
Yeah.
for coming. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
We look like I said, when those shows pop up, that's the first we put on our calendar. We make sure. We was upset because y'all was gonna have a Father's Day show.
Yeah, we was.
And then
South Broad, yeah.
Yeah, well, they had these the riots going on at the time.
But that had nothing to do with the Broad Street
No,
show.
it
That was
didn't
something totally
have
different?
it didn't have anything to do as per se, but
But we're going to be on Broad Street. We're going to be on Broad
and
Exactly.
we didn't want anybody to start trampling over people's cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so we had to
Make a decision.
make a decision, and we canceled it for just that very reason because people's got they have a lot of money in their cars.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be feeling responsible for that.
Exactly. Yep.
You know?
Nah, smart move.
Yeah,
And
so
we saw it. Father's Day show. We like, damn, that's the Broad Street show. We gotta make it. And then when y'all canceled it, we like, damn, they canceled it.
Yeah.
And then we seen a flyer again for the Broad Street show. We like, they having it. So we thought it was that show that y'all canceled.
Oh, no,
And we were
no.
like, damn. And then y'all said something about we're gonna try to do it next year.
Yeah,
So I'm like, damn, we ain't never going to Broad Street. And then y'all come with the show.
It's North and we have
Yeah,
North
North
and
and
Broad
South.
Street, North and South Broad
North and
Street.
South.
Okay, so the Father's Day was gonna be south.
South.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
South.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
We've replaced the South Broad Street show with Edison.
At the time, we may still come
Edison
back
High
to
School.
the.
Edison High
Yeah,
School.
they-
My old high school. Shout out to Edison.
Yep, shout out to Edison.
Edison, shout out to Edison. Sing. We coming back, Sing.
There you go.
We might be putting that back too.
I missed the Edison show because I was traveling that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, guys. I told you off the camera. I'm from Philly. Me and her are the Philly people, and he's in New Jersey. So there's always plenty of shows in Jersey up and down.
Yes,
I know
it
that.
is.
Every weekend. Big
Yes,
shout out
it
to
is.
everybody out there.
Yep.
In
But-
the car show land, yes.
But Philly, they are some individuals that do car shows, but not often like you guys have y'all set dates already. You understand what I'm saying? To me, my opinion, some of these cats in Philly, they'll come out maybe with a new club or just want to be a promoter or whatever it is that they want to do on the car scene. Come out that year, maybe straight, couple months solid, then you don't see them no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys been consistent.
Are y'all all from Philly?
Yes.
So how y'all came across the jerseys on the Delaware Ave Camden Knights?
That came with the mayor, the old
Connections.
mayor.
The
old
mayor from here?
No, the old mayor from Camden. Contacted one of our old members.
Okay.
And said, could we bring a couple cars down? We started with 35 cars. We started with 35 cars in front of City Hall.
Yep.
How long you been doing that show down there? Years?
Probably longer than Broad Street.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The first time I heard of it was, I think this is my third year going this year, so 3 years ago, the first time I heard of it.
They were doing it. They were doing it in front of City Hall
Okay.
when we first started this.
But when we got big, they had to move it to.
So many
Okay.
hours.
So it started as simple, and then you guys grew.
Yeah.
So obviously with growth, you
They
need
had
a
to grow.
bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how they got to Camden Front.
That's
And they've moved actually 3 times because we were in front of City Hall. Remember, we were on the side of the water tower, and then they gave us the whole entire parking lot because we grew with time. And they knew there's never been any trouble with us. The mayor has been walking around by himself. The police have no problems out of us. They've actually helped us block off the streets and okay, you can come in, but you can't come in.
Yeah, I just, because I'm from Camden. That show, like I said, we look forward to that show. I just hate that the outside crew, the outside people that don't have nothing to do with the car show. You're not an enthusiast. You're not a spectator.
Yeah.
You're not a judge. You're not
Right.
part of the crew. You're on the outside of basically on the outside of the fence.
Yeah.
And they start problems, start fights, and then they make it look like it's with
It's
the
the
car
car
show.
show,
But it
yeah.
had nothing. This year there was a problem out there.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
With
It was.
But
little kids.
But they
Little-
stayed away from the car show portion itself.
Exactly. But
It didn't help the whole idea.
exactly because the people looking in are gonna say, "Oh, they went to car show." When they had nothing to do with us or with y'all, whatever, or show. They don't know how to act. Stay away, man.
And that's one of the reasons it's not good to have like loud music out there.
Yes.
You know, because the kids will come over there and start. You know, then something could kick off from there.
Yeah.
You know that
right.
mentioning that, not to interrupt, but Camden Nights, when I was still a prospect, where I just crossed over, and the first show I did with GQ was Camden Nights. I think it was 2019, and I really, like you, I was like, wow, this club got way more going on than I thought. Like, I didn't, because there were hot air balloon rides. Like there was a big balloon that was going up in the air, and I'm like, wow, how the heck did they pull this off? Right. This one club got hot air balloon. It was fireworks. It was tightrope walkers. Yeah. So I walked over, and I didn't want to seem like like naive, but I walked over to one of the members. I think it was Bill, our long lost member. He passed away a couple years ago. Rest in peace, Bill. I said, Bill, how the heck did we pull this off? How we get tightrope walkers? And he said, Lionel, relax. He says, this is a part of Camden. Camden's doing a festival, and we're doing the car show portion of it. So Camden got the festival. They did that. Okay. We got all of these cars. Yeah. I said, okay, all right.
That's kind of like
thinking like, damn, we got air. Where the storage at for this? I don't know about this.
Well, that's kind of like what the opportunity that I had this weekend. The city of Camden was doing like a East Camden
big shout
type
out to
of
you and
thing.
Era. Yep.
So one of the girls that worked for them was one of my closest friends, and she came out to me and she said, we want to have a portion for a car show. So you know what, kind of like what you said, it started off small in City Hall. So this year it was like, she was like, but we only got room for like 20 cars.
That's how they started out with us. We said we only got room for like 50 cars.
Okay.
But they called us on Tuesday, and it was like Friday. And we called some friends.
Well, they gave me more time, but yeah.
We called some friends, and they just said, hey, can you guys show up? And Gas Guzzlers, and shout out to Gas Guzzlers.
Shout out to Gas Guzzlers.
And SCR Audio came out, Joel and them, they came out, and that was our 35. I said, I need you to bring every member that you had, and those were our basic two members, our two clubs that came to support. But what they wanted was, they wanted us to enhance their festival. They were looking for something else to bring to that festival, something for the kids.
That's exactly how it was with me.
We were that wow factor for them, and ever since then we've been that wow factor because we bring a variety of cars, just not new gen, old school, low riders, so forth and so on. You know what I mean? And then these kids that don't go past the corner able to see some of these cars where they might see them flying by. Now they can actually see inside of it,
ask questions,
and walk up on it, and maybe be interested in maybe either buying one or learning how to fix them. You know what I mean?
Or doing what you need to do as a child, and when you grow up, you know, the only way I'm going to get this is if I do the work. Make sure I go to school.
A lot of us, you know, I say us because I'm in the car scene as well. It's basically you inspire others to run that lane and go down that rabbit hole.
We try.
You know what I mean?
We're doing the judging.
Expensive, though. That rabbit hole is expensive.
When we're doing the judging, I try to educate, because the sport will die with us, like you said earlier. We're getting a little older. And what we need.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Botch. I'm sorry, Botch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When these guys don't win, and we talked about the trophy thing is too important for some people, but be that as it may, if you want a trophy, you know, there's certain things you got to do. I was taught, thank God, by my crew members. They taught me, they helped me. I wouldn't know nothing. Anything. And so as we're going through, if time allows, we can't do it for every show because we're rushing, but I'll stop and I'll say, listen, come here for a second. You know, it's intimidating to see 8 Corvettes pull up, C8s. Everybody doesn't have the money for that. But the one thing I like about the tuner community, the underprivileged community, we find creative ways to put these cars together to look like something. Yes. You got a nice tuner out there sitting in that parking lot I took pictures of. We find nice ways to do it, but the basics remain the same. You got to get in and clean those engines. So I tell a guy, listen, you see this oxidation on your engine block, on your alternator. Get in there with some silver heat paint, paint that up. You see this dirt within your wheelbarrow, get the proper brush. Yeah, shout out to Anthony Clement.
Because he's big on that.
Yes, and I try to educate him because it's the culture will die because it's nothing more discouraging to keep coming, and keep losing.
Right.
So when I can, and I think people appreciate that. Some people appreciate that.
And I'm glad.
My bad. Some people will, right? Some people might take it as, man, like, you know what I mean? But in other words, you're giving them criticism, but positive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism.
That's what I'm going. And even here in camera that he said this, because you got to remember, like, if you give the trophies 2 years in a row to same individuals,
absolutely,
the first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, well, GQ got preference."
Yeah.
Yes,
and seeing that is like you want to avoid that.
Yes.
So now that you're speaking on it on camera, it makes sense. I'm glad you touched that. Now,
yeah, I'm glad because there is rumors that GQ got favoritism at their show. Honestly,
and we say it because remember I told you on the phone. We bring the crowd into this interview as well.
Absolutely.
We pick and choose what we're gonna ask because we're not gonna ask stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
We put a chat box out. Yo,
Exactly.
this week GQ coming.
Nice.
People ask questions and whatever we feel as though is respectful and I mean.
Now you do guys
worthy.
show love to. It's just, I think if I big shout out to STI over there.
STL.
Yes.
STL, my fault. Don't kill me, Mario. Don't kill me, my boy. Jeep, Rock Life Jeep, and you guys always take the time to thank them and also hand out a couple trophies to them. Now, do you guys do it because of the rides or just gratitude in general?
No, it's still all about the car.
Okay.
And when those cars pull up, because if you come up there with like say a bad engine bay or something like that, or your wheels aren't done or something we have a point system. And that's how these cars are judged. And like if a car comes up there with like 10, 10, 10, 10, and it comes up for 2 years in a row, we ain't got no choice.
Exactly.
Right.
So I don't see.
And they know how to display a car.
Y'all
They know how
not
to display a car. And
exactly.
It's about because in certain regions, like when we go down to Baltimore, they don't open up cars.
Oh my God, no.
When we go to Virginia, it's all about the outside.
They have
so when I
testers
went
on
down,
these
when I went
places.
down to a show in Baltimore, I opened up everything. Dude was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "This is how you display." I had my hood open. I said, "This is how you display a car."
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, it's just about the outside.
Outside, yeah.
And the further you go down, that's why a lot of these guys, the Carolinas, they don't even tint on their windows because everything is closed off.
That's how
it's about the wheels and the paint.
That's how Charles
certain
is.
regions.
Okay.
That's Charles. That's why
regions.
he's 10 out his window. But I agree because and once again, I don't mean to mention names, but STL, they really, like you said, they display their cars.
Yeah.
I think his name is Joel with the wagon.
Yeah.
He got the thing on the rims, on the tires, his hood open. They take an hour or so when they get there cleaning their car, so they should always open. And it is 100% clean. Well, not 100%, but clean. When other cars that don't even open their hood up, or me, I crack my hood and my shit dirty, but I still crack it. but I get it.
I will soon.
Yeah.
But I get it.
But
The point system helps with that.
But you get other people that
But when,
only see that, you know what I mean? They
but when
don't.
they pull up, we have a point. You get the point sheet.
Uh-huh.
Like we hand it to you. Like
Yeah.
here you go.
And then the guys
People
who
don't even
sit
pay
there.
attention to look at it. All
Right.
do
They
is look
probably
at it.
don't. They probably don't look at
And
it.
And
then
then
they
Lionel
wonder
comes around,
why.
takes it. Lionel, he'll come around and judge your car. Like, but you had the opportunity to go down that sheet, engine, wheels, the same opportunity that Lionel's gonna look at the same exact thing, and it's your
But
car.
it's hard because a lot of people, I hate to say it, but in this day and age, people don't read. You go to get your car towed, something simple. They give you a waiver. You not read. You just I want to get my car towed out of here. So they don't read. And shout out the gas guzzlers again, Bill Dixon. I got the slip. I put it in the window. I went to walk away. I heard him say randomly, "Whose car is this?" Because I didn't know him. I said, "Oh, that's my car." He said, "What's up with this trunk?" I said, "It's down. I got stuff in the trunk."
Yep.
He said, "Doesn't matter if you got stuff in the trunk. Did you read the sheet?" Oh, so I went and pulled the sheet. He said, look, we got trunk here. That's at least worth 5 points. He said, now, if you got your trunk closed, you got a 0.
Exactly.
If you got your trunk open with a bunch of stuff in it, I can at least give you a 1. You'd rather have a 1 than a 0, right? I said, I didn't even think of that. So I went back, opened it up, boom, boom, boom. He went through it.
Look, I'm happy with y'all judging. Out of 6, 7 shows, I don't want probably 4 or 5 times. I'm happy with y'all. So fuck what they talking about.
Yeah.
Keep doing what y'all doing. I got some GQ trophies at home, so I'm good.
Hopefully they're on the mantelpiece because we try to make mantelpiece pieces.
Yeah. I got
work in progress.
They're on the table right now.
Right now.
Yeah, but they good. They there.
But to go back to that's the preferential treatment. It may seem like that, but you kind of said it yourself. If it looks like, and this is why I'm curious with some people, if it looks like I'm giving or we're giving a certain team preferential treatment or whatever, instead of getting mad, because I'm real competitive. Step it up.
Yeah.
Go down there, look at that car, because not only Joel's wagon, Mexico's wagon, he's got this fabric. It just blows my mind away that when you look inside the car, because a lot of people don't look around the whole car, the same fabric that he has on his seats and around his speaker trim, around everything, it's in this. No, it's another BMW wagon. It's just so much detail to the car, and like you said, they come in and it takes an hour. They're setting up the whole show, pretty much setting up, and where other people just come in, park the car. So it may appear that way because as Rick said, if the person comes in every time with 100. How do you blank that guy? He comes in on 100 every time
because he's looking. He has that inside of him. That's his culture. Like
exactly.
That's his car is his imagination.
It's an extension of him. It's an extension of himself.
Well, even you at some shows that I know that you attend to that you're not. It's not a GQ show, but you attend. I'll be seeing you getting down wiping your car too, Rick.
Yeah.
You be out. I mean,
because that's how I was taught.
That if y'all know his car is. To me, is crazy. How long did it take you to build that car?
Started in 2016. I bought it in 2016.
Say the car.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his car. If you want to say what kind of car it is,
it's a 2010 Chevy Camaro SS.
Yep.
And a lot of people, even today, somebody still mistakes my car for a Mustang or what's that called, a Vet.
Yeah.
And it's not. They say my car looks like a toy. Like a toy. Like a Hot Wheel.
Die cast.
Yeah, die cast. Those things. Yeah. I mean,
his car's
that's
crazy.
dope.
With the doors
it's
and all that shit. It's nice.
it took 2016. I've done it over probably 2 or 3 times. Because you got to keep constantly evolve.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you notice, Lionel, you're the judge. When you notice that car keeps coming back every year, but haven't changed nothing, even though it's still clean, you pick it?
That's the thing. Because that person may be stuck in time, but the next guy ain't.
Exactly.
So even if that guy is a 10 the whole time, and we got new competition coming in, and these guys, your chances are dwindling. And I only can be an example. So when you see me shooting out a lot of times by myself, sometimes I gotta branch out, because if you keep seeing, and I know personally, I didn't get a chance to change anything this season or last season. I'm not gonna keep going to a Gas Guzzler show. I'm not gonna keep going to Pensauk, and because if I know I didn't change it, those judges seen it and they know I didn't change it. So why stick myself in that situation? Branch out, people. I mean, I would love if y'all came to every GQ show ever. That would be perfect. But if you're starting to get stale, I hate to use the word stale, but you know what I'm saying. If you're starting to get stale and you haven't changed anything, and you got these new kids coming in, and they're getting more and more creative, it's no way you can still keep beating those same guys. So you got to branch out, do some other shows, see some other stuff, take pictures of other people's cars, and start to change your car.
Virginia
Ask
region.
questions.
And I've been down to all of those different regions, Baltimore. Lionel's been down there, Virginia, Rick. We've all been to different shows, Virginia Beach.
So did you guys, I know you guys got a chapter in Baltimore, Virginia, and what else?
Baltimore, Virginia, those used to be in the beginning, but right now we're mainly just Philadelphia.
We want to concentrate on building
Take it out the body.
The quality.
Take it out.
Yeah, we gotta fix that page.
Yeah, because I was gonna
Thank you.
I was gonna get into that, and I was gonna get like what made that start up there.
Guys started coming down here to car shows in Philadelphia. They liked what they seen with our club,
Okay.
and they decided that they would join our club.
We got probably
yeah.
2-3 hours to come hang out with us
Yeah, every weekend.
every weekend.
But that's dope on the strength that you guys, the name is being known different out the comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different
But
states, yes.
I know these individuals had to be really thorough and respectful and know the game for you guys to allow that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
would
I'm
say.
saying?
Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. I will shout out Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey is a member. His name is Johnny, but we called him Jersey.
Alright.
Dirty
I
Jers.
thought y'all was shouting out.
Yeah, no. That's why I
No.
had. That's why I had to clarify that Jersey was a
He lived
club
in-
member.
Yeah,
Yes.
he lived in Scranton and he was coming 2 hours. He was
Right.
trailing. He was trailing his cars.
And then he brought a couple other guys with him,
Yeah.
and they ran with us for a long time. You know.
Dope.
Yeah.
There's something about y'all that I respect about, and this is not a question, this is not a statement. I'm just giving y'all flowers. Y'all got that attitude that there's no like the no man left behind attitude.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
You could tell. Y'all always giving y'all respect to the one member that had the PT Cruiser, I think it is.
Yes.
Bill Harris.
Y'all
Bill
parked
Harris.
in the middle.
Bill.
Y'all
Yeah.
park in the middle of the show,
Yeah.
and y'all make sure before either you give out the trophies or whatever's going on, you make sure you give out your couple minutes to
Yeah.
recognize who he was and what an inspiration he was to you guys. So, flowers to y'all for that, never leaving a man behind. You could tell that y'all got that mentality. No man stays
Bill was
behind.
wrong. Down to he's still on our group me app. I haven't taken him off yet.
He had a
group me app.
PT Cruiser and a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a
Right,
bike, yeah.
And a Prowler.
Yeah, he had a
Yup.
problem.
Yeah, he had a Prowler, a Plymouth Prowler, the PT Cruiser, and a Suzuki. I forget which model. It was an M07, I think. Motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I went to your show, y'all put it like right in front of the tent where the trophies were being called at, and
Family came out.
exactly,
Yeah.
yup, I remember that.
R.I.P.
Shout out to Bill.
R.I.P. Big shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Sino, can I say you are the MC of the club?
Yeah.
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 Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Not for the South.
Did you pick that on your own, or
No, I've
because
always
of
been
the
like
way
that.
you are, they were like, nah, you are, bro.
That's
Come
you
on.
got that.
That's
you got
me.
that.
Yeah, Cino be
me.
talking that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. It's the end of the show. Everybody, we've been out there 6-7 hours. I need you guys to pick it up because I'm out there right along with you guys. You guys out there, I'm at the door. So when we go, I just want to have the energy. I just want to entertain people while we're giving away these trophies. You know, what I mean? Come up and have fun with it.
I understand your take. You want to entertain people, but there's another type of people. Bro, we've been out here 6 hours. Just hurry the fuck up. You know what I mean? Do you get that type of person too? Bro, hurry the fuck up. We've been out here 7 hours. This
They're
nigga,
not gonna rush me. They're not gonna rush me.
that nigga don't shut up, bro. Hurry the fuck up. Like, you get your both crowds. It's up and down.
Yeah, you do. But that's in general with everything,
In
man.
general,
You
whatever.
can't please everybody.
At all. At all.
Yeah.
Nah, no,
at all.
on the show, especially on the Broad Street Bully, that little parks side of it, you guys bring on a lot of info, a lot of vendors.
Yeah.
Well, not vendors, but
Community stuff in the community.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep.
my point is, y'all have 1 to 2 vendors, food vendor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know y'all can add more,
Yeah.
but y'all choose to put info out. And also, I don't know the name of the church, but I know you guys put church service over there for the
Yeah.
community as well as the show going
And Phil
on.
Abundance comes out and they give
Right.
out canned goods.
The paper.
Anybody walking up can come get a bag, fruits, vegetables, juices, everything, and that's going on throughout the whole entire day.
Right.
We have cancer screenings. We have high blood pressure screenings. It's a
COVID.
community event.
COVID.
And that
COVID
actually,
test, too.
the food, a lot of the food was going to waste. That's actually how the cars became involved because I don't know if it's a stigmatism with the police officers, it probably was, but when they were doing it before, right at the police district, they would have boxes of food that they would give away, but either people didn't believe it or they didn't want to come to the police station, whatever. So a lot of it was wasted, you know.
You're not gonna get me with a box of food.
Come on, get the box of food.
So all we need is your name.
So they just basically said, you think if we got more cars here, if we got cars here, do you think that would bring in the people? So definitely. And
We brought the wow factor.
we brought the wow factor to the community thing, and they couldn't. When we moved up to near Einstein, they had boxes of food, but people didn't believe it. So they're looking like it can't be free.
Yeah.
That can't be free.
Right.
All this stuff. So I started calling people like, "Yo, there's vegetables and fruits." And mom, shout out to my mom. Like, she did the best she could, but it was embarrassing. She got like 3 boxes of food. She don't have no room to put the, like, come on, mom, don't do that. They like, leave the food for other people. But nobody could believe that they were doing health screenings and blood work and giving out information. It's a nice affair if you can't, get there. Well, you can't get there this year because it's done already. But please come in. Yeah, it's something for
that
everybody.
event is definitely a good one.
So y'all have the same day for next year, obviously.
September 5th next year.
September 5th.
September 5th.
It's always that first Saturday, right? We do the
First Saturday.
It's always the first Saturday, so you know it's going to kind of be between like the 5th and like the 8th. But this year it's going to be
the 5th.
The 5th, yeah. It's
Now
already locked in.
Is it a meaning behind that show? Meaning, do you guys work with charity? Not to be in the business, but what do y'all do with these proceeds? What do y'all get into? Because I know you work with the police department, and stuff like that. What do you guys do with all that?
We've done individual charities.
Cancer.
One lady had cancer. We gave her, one of those large checks and stuff like that. We have done, Germantown community. It's a church on Shelton and Germantown Avenue. It's a Germantown ministry. We went over there and we've done some things over there. And this year we're planning on doing something, but we want to have all the club members sit down and let's going to hash out one place to give it to.
Okay.
So
for this year,
yeah.
With the proceeds that we got. I also tell people, and this is going to seem superficial, but it's real. You get the shows and you pay your $25, $30 to get in. And you see they might only have 10 trophies. They may have small trophies. They may have, I don't know, the material is not. Yeah, I've seen trophies that were like, it was a bottle of water and they took the label and printed something, put it on there. One of my teammates went to a show because it was a German show. I guess ketchup is the national thing in Germany. They gave them bottles of ketchup. Some people would like, some people like that kind of stuff. The majority of people don't.
Yeah.
So a lot of the proceeds.
They've even given out cards like this and
my God.
and put a label on this and gave this out as a trophy.
And that's fine.
This is what I'm getting to. Big shout out to Dan Drivers Evolved. This is a trophy.
Yes.
Huh?
And I saw those. Yes.
If you go to Dan's Drivers Evolved, this is what he's handing out now. But
there's a story behind
the
it.
way I told him, my opinion of this was a good one on the strength. Look at Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Look at NBA cards. Look at sports cards in general.
Yeah.
It's a trading game. It's a trading world. Yes, it's a trophy, but let's say you want the one. I want the one you have.
Exactly.
And you want this one. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I think with this, he opened a whole new lane of that.
I love that. As soon as I saw that, I love that idea because it's different. But then you got some that consistently, like if you're going to do that, because I could see him changing that for the next time. It'll be something, I could see that. Like Boogie, shout out to Boogie Enterprises. Boogie does something where he'll come up with a name, and then his trophies are based off of that name. So it'll be Judgment Day. So you get there, and I'm like, well, it'll be a gavel, like a judge. So I can appreciate that. But the one thing I pride with my VP is this guy's a wizard with the trophies. He comes up with some crazy ideas. Like last year we had for the best install, It was like a TV, a portable Bluetooth TV.
radio, right?
Yeah,
That
it
was
was-
you?
Yeah.
Good job. Hell yeah.
He comes up with stuff like that, but that stuff costs money.
Yeah, some of them,
Yeah.
some of them, yeah, with lights up, right? Got lights with the USB.
Yeah, we had,
I personally made those.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
It
This-
cost
this
a
year
couple
he-
hundred.
this year Prez basically. I mean, but
trophy in leather for best interior. It was wrapped in
yeah,
leather.
it was wrapped in
So
leather.
not only these guys order trophies, they put their cents on it.
But that costs money.
Right.
So I tell when people keep asking about the charities stuff, we do that too. But yeah, some of your money are going to that real marble heavy trophy that you're walking back like,
reinvest.
oh man, this feels
Like
like
the Broad Street
something.
Bully.
It feels like something.
Broad Street Bully right now is for us almost $400 a trophy. That Broad Street Bully, Broad Street Bully is custom made. Like they go to the paint booth.
And that's look, it's giving y'all $25 for a car show, but you go in there and y'all got 80 trophies.
Wait,
Your chances look better.
Over 100.
Okay, yeah, okay, over
Even better
100,
point, even better point.
even better, over 100, and we just paid $25 to get in. You got some of these shows now that's $60, $70 to get in, and there's only 10 trophies.
10
Yes.
trophies, 15,
And you be like,
20, and
you know, your chances get a little slimmer after that.
And the
Yeah.
trophy, and the trophies are this side. Oh, hold on, Rick, hold on. They're like-
Hey,
and what do? I'll hang it from my chain. I'll hang it because
Yeah.
remember the new wave of trophies is all 3D printed.
All 3D printed.
Or
Yeah.
plexiglass.
Yeah.
I actually like that 3D printed. This is 3D printed. I shout out to my buddy Nick. Nick made this for me. I love the 3D printed stuff because that's a whole other lane that could be explored. That I mean, it's going to take forever. 3D printing takes forever.
Yeah, it takes long.
So
Scooter. We had a best scooter award, which is had a
was 3D printed. It was a 3D printed
actual
scooter.
Like the electric scooter. That you, yeah, we had that printed on top of a trophy.
Yeah.
They even gave one away on the Broad Street Bully this year. They gave one away an electric scooter.
Yeah.
Nah, like I said, that's one of my favorite shows to go to. Just
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nah, man.
Even though the first year we got there, well, I thought this might come out and snapped on us
Why?
out the house.
Oh, okay, we sit on the
We'll
step.
sit on the
Yeah,
step.
yeah. Our apologies.
No, but
They ain't snapped, but they came out like, okay, no, all right, no problem.
no, but we got it straight right now to where they know that we're not going to do nothing harmful.
Yeah, well, we ain't.
So this year and last year, we ventured into another block. Where
We need
whereas-
more food vendors.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we're
Not me.
actually,
Don't point at me.
No,
Not you, but we have one of our members.
but they have to be licensed because we
And
do
that's the problem.
a community
Yeah.
event, and anything dealing with the community has to be above board.
You gotta
So
remember.
a lot of these guys don't have
All they
legit
need.
license.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause one-
L9's out there like
yeah.
they're looking.
Oh.
And they need to see that certificate, and they need to see certain things, and some of these guys don't have it. So we found a vendor.
The one Muslim brother down there,
His hot dog and sausage.
sausages.
Big shout out to-
Yeah,
I don't know his name, but big shout
yeah,
out to him.
he be on point.
So he does. So he made sure that he got the list from L&I,
Right.
and they went down to his hot dog cart, and you need this, and now he has everything. Because before he was on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Now you see him on the inside because now he can.
He got his paperwork together.
Yeah, he got his paperwork, so he legit. And that's like with our food venue. Shout out to Payne Catering. They had to go through a lot because they're a multi-state. Like they go to New Jersey, New York, something. So they had a lot of out-of-state licenses. So they needed to get their Philly license. And once they got their Philly license together, they're there 6 o'clock with us now.
There was supposed to be another vendor out there. He only did the fruit.
Okay.
You know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
see,
yeah.
instead of having fried foods and stuff like that, I was trying to get a fruit vendor out there, but he couldn't do it because of, I think, a wash tub or something like that.
Oh, okay.
You're going to be able to
But we're
wash
looking for
your hands.
vendors. Anybody looking for vendors?
Yeah.
Give me a call. 267-205-7929. Cino, give me a call.
Let's go.
Give him a call.
Give him a call.
Yeah.
Don't prank call him.
Huh?
I said don't
Nah,
prank
don't
call
prank
him.
Don't prank call.
It's all business.
Just have your paperwork together.
Man, Cino got
Together.
that. Cino got that mouth. Y'all better not prank call him. Y'all gonna, don't prank call him. Y'all,
Mouth of the South.
Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't
y'all,
want that.
y'all want the problems. Before I start prank calling y'all back, y'all don't want the problems.
Now listen, guys. Have y'all ever thought about working with another crew, even a promoter of this industry we love? You know, maybe get some other collabs and not just only you.
We have in the past that we've done it with Gas Guzzlers, Universal Motorsports. We were all in association to do a show. This was probably like maybe 10 years ago. But I think we were trying to work with some other clubs that are out of town right now, like Teddy Roosevelt. He does car shows. The Champ is here.
That's the Vet Runners. It's not really a car club, but it's like a social club.
Right. Him and Life, he does what he's on Phase 10 next year. Then we're in discussions about things like that. We're going to try to see if we can work something out next year.
How many shows do y'all have?
Technically 3 a year. It's a lot of work.
We know.
You go home.
We thought it was easy.
We thought it was.
You don't get to enjoy the show until 2 or 3 days later.
We thought it was easy, bro, and we tried to do something. It was probably a quarter the size of the Broad Street or something. We like the next day, me and him like, bro, what the fuck was all this? Even the week before, like. Shout out to our wives that help us out 100%. But without them, we ain't doing shit, bro. Them shit,
it's hard.
It's a lot of work.
It's tiring.
It's a lot of work.
Then of the butting of the heads.
It's a lot of work.
We've been there, but we figured out how to work it out.
There you go.
Because we've been doing it for so long. Our chemistry, and when you ask Lionel, what do we actually look for to be a member? That right there is being able to phase yourself into us and be able to really go with the flow with us. If you don't fit, you don't fit.
Yeah, we gotta recognize that.
$9 million car. If you don't fit, you don't fit.
Right.
Yeah.
So y'all seem like y'all real cool to get along with all this and that. Y'all have a prospects
Stage.
time.
90 days.
90 days.
90 days to see if we can, if you like us and we like you. Ain't about your car.
So what'll get me kicked out?
Huh?
What'll get me kicked out?
Yourself.
Yeah.
Or, people.
We have bylaws. We do have bylaws.
We have bylaws, 10 bylaws, and then they're being adjusted as we go along.
10 Commandments.
Basically, yes.
Do you guys have an enforcer enforcing that, or just in general?
You heard that?
We govern ourselves.
Say it again, C-Note?
Huh?
Say it again?
No smoking, no drinking while we're out.
But smoking like the devil lettuce?
Take a walk.
Take a walk.
Oh, exactly. See that's another thing that we big on. We both cigarette smokers, and not to put his business out there, but
I smoke.
he smoked.
Oh, we ain't talking about that.
But you won't never.
No, I smoke the devil's letter. That's what he meant.
Yeah, but you won't never see him at one of our shows or events smoking.
Right.
He'll walk away.
Yeah.
But we got people out there, and me, I'm always with my son. And we got other members always with their kids. And you got some clubs that just right there in front of everybody.
No.
Like respect, like walk off.
No,
There's a problem with that. And see, we don't want that during the course of the show or while we're driving behind each other to a show and you get lit and all of a sudden, your judgment is off. How many cars going to get messed up?
Oh, yeah, whoever's behind you. Yeah.
No, we don't do that.
We always say there's a time and place for everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a time and place for everything.
It's about protecting your brand out there.
Yeah,
it is.
And
exactly.
the visual, the aesthetic when people looking at you. Let's say Lionel's out there sitting in his Mustang and he's huffing away. People gonna walk by him like, what's going on?
That's that shit, Lionel.
Yeah, which is part of the reason why we don't do merch, because people, you guys can make so much more money if you had some GQ T-shirts. I said the problem with that is all it takes is somebody to walk off, go do something stupid with a GQ shirt on.
They're not going to say his name. They're going to say the GQ member. Yep.
Exactly.
Same thing with the car banner.
Exactly with the car banner.
Exactly.
We got people that always tell us, yo, can we get a support sticker? We'll give you a little one, but they be wanting a big one. No, because you go out there, you're doing donuts and racing, this and that. They're not going to say, Theo, no, they're gonna be like, that New Era member was over there wild.
It was a New Era car.
Exactly.
And then
that was a GQ car.
Exactly.
But even with us at Bill Not Boat, we was doing support banners at one point. But she tells you, I have people, if you don't put it in the back window, you don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't want no front window on it because they see it, and even in the back, they can be like, oh, he was from Bill Not Boat, but everybody knows on the car law that your banner's in the front, not the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're tatted.
Yeah.
Like us, it's the front right hand side.
Okay.
I mean, we don't do support members. If you support, you just hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Basically, we're not giving out any
any support stickers, any support banners. You have to be part of GQ, and you still have to ride that 90 days in order to get your tat on your car. And then I personally put that tat on your
And
car.
this is the personal question, and it's not to get in your business on your club, but remember, we're starting off new as a New Era club, and being that y'all been in already for a couple of years, do y'all do member dues?
No,
No.
So how does
we used to in the beginning,
but
we changed it. Basically, the dues was for us to go get you 2 shirts and a tag.
okay, that's what we do the dues for. We do the dues for your shirts. At shows and events, when we're going to shows and events, we like to take a cooler, so we'll provide that.
We make sure everybody comfortable.
Everybody, the tent, we'll buy the tent out. Everybody do this and that. But yeah, so why'd y'all?
We got away from it because after a while, we just told people go here and get your shirts, go see Vega for your tats, stuff like that. If we ever needed something from the club, since we have made a few extra dollars at the car show, we could buy some tents, PA system and stuff like that. But most of your members, if you're doing car show, you're doing mods. Chances are you got a few extra dollars in your bank account. All we just say is, listen, we need waters for the show. Bring a case of water. And this guy brings water, somebody might bring juice. We break it down where everybody brings a little something to the table and we all good.
Well, for the record, I was the last one to pay dues, and I still feel some kind of way about that because every prospect that came in after me they had to pay no dues. I was the last sucker that fell for that.
So they owe you. They owe you.
Yeah, I think I should get another T-shirt or something on the house. On the house.
I'll take the banner. I got this on the front.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's dope. Me personally, I think, we do the dues because, like he said, we get the tents, the et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes I think that can make a member be entitled too much.
Yes.
That too.
And I know I haven't touched this with you. I'm saying it now.
If I'm putting money into it, I should be able to say so and listen.
And yes, we are family, but we like you guys have your standards and laws. We have ours as well. And big shout out to our members, New Era family. We put family on it because before a club, we was already
all
family.
close. Yeah.
We was all
Yes.
close. You know what I'm saying? We just share the same passion.
Yes.
And we just, for us, it's a learning stage. Right now, we got dues. We had custom shirts in the beginning. We try to go a different route to get different T-shirts, but now we think about going back to the custom shirt. Like it's like a trial run, trial and error. We're seeing what works for us.
It's gonna be constantly,
Exactly.
constantly changing different things. But let me go back to you guys starting off new. We are a family, but when it comes down to decision making, it'll come back to me and Rick. Like, okay, how is this going to affect GQ? Okay, we got a member. Me and him have a discussion. We were like, yeah, maybe let's bring it to the club or whatever. But we still have to protect the GQ logo because once if another member leaves, that member's gone. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
We here.
Y'all have meetings and everything?
Yes, we do.
Once a month or?
We usually have a meeting usually before a big event, or if we're doing something like just say somebody's doing wants to do
dinner.
Thanksgiving, we'll have something about that.
To touch bases.
Or we'll use the GroupMe app, then we'll communicate through that. Information highway.
Nice.
We gotta get these.
Write them down.
I already got them, bro. No, I already got them. Fuck the members. Only when we having a meet.
That's macho for y'all.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit.
Real quick, guys.
I like your energy, man. I like Macho's energy. Yeah.
That's what we get that everywhere.
Macho became the MC for here, Elite Tuner. So
Yes.
you and him share the same
Energy,
for the crowd. You understand what I'm saying? So he can relate a lot to you.
They got me now on. Shout out to Ranger for giving me the opportunities. So far, I ain't never really go out nowhere. he got me going to Virginia on the stage.
Chicago, Florida,
Daytona.
We going to Utah
this Saturday. I fly out to Utah.
Everybody in Utah, if y'all watching, Elite Tuner hopping out over there.
And that's the same thing he told me. Like, yo, I like your attitude. I like your energy. I like the way people. You're blunt. I like people gravitate to you. This and that. I'm gonna try you out. And to me, Virginia, and ever since then, I've been going with him.
Because you know what it is?
Throw me the mic, hop on stage.
It's a natural feel, and I'm
exactly.
on the mic, and it doesn't feel forced. Like, I'm not saying nothing that nobody can't relate to about a car or a person or something like that.
Well, that's what I was telling him.
When you're able to do that, people see that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why people like the end of our shows. Even though I still can, some people say clown, I just say having fun.
Yeah, you can go. You can go.
Lionel was there. Big shout out to Liz, Invisible Heroes. She gave us our first shot at the host of Showdown Fest.
Yeah.
You know, and that evolved him to where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? And we always appreciated of it. You know, me, I'm a people's person, but not as much as him. Yeah. Sometimes I just walk. What's up? I walk away from you.
That's Rick.
That's me.
Yeah. So I can relate to you, Rick.
Yeah.
I can relate to you.
Rick, you go and shake babies and shake hands and kiss babies.
Babies. That's my job.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk that trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me.
You go out there and shake the hands and kiss the babies.
Bro, we got people. Like, we just went to, where was that? Daytona? And they came up to us, yo, you from the podcast. Yo, you been talking a lot of shit to me. But I'm like, oh, all right. But it wasn't like bad. You know, he was good.
Yeah. You know, you got to keep it that way.
It's stuff that people can relate to. It's not talking shit that people can relate to it.
Well, like you said, it comes natural. Yeah. Me and him, the first time we're going to do it, we driving to Virginia. And he's like, yo, you nervous? It's only me and him in the truck. Yo, you nervous? I'm like, a little bit. Like, yeah, this is my first time. I'm ready to hop on stage in front of 1,000 people. Yeah, I'm nervous. He's like, bro, ain't no point of being nervous. Just be you up there. You're natural to that. But you know, it's still.
You get the butterflies.
You still get the little butterflies. It was my first time. And then after that, now it's
but that goes everywhere.
Now it's just like cake work.
Yeah, even here.
I'm always talking stuff. I mean, even with my union, I'm a union delegate, and I speak to thousands of our union brothers and sisters. Shout out to 32BJ.
Let's go.
And they say, give him the mic, cause he gonna talk. I'm just not afraid to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if I have something to say, and I know that you need what I got to say. I'm gonna tell you.
That's how I am, bro.
I got a question for Rick.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nah, but it's a good one. I know you guys do your shows. I know you have your schedules, and you stick by it. But what is next for GQ? Future-wise, how it's going to elevate more? What can we expect from you guys?
Don't tell the secret. Don't tell the secret.
A little bit.
Don't tell the secret.
I can't. Well, like he says, you know, we got things brewing. Lionel might have spoke on some of them earlier on this broadcast. But I'd like to keep it under wraps.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you invite us so we could go experience it as well.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, I want to see more. Like, I like our shows. I want to see more GQ shows.
Look, there's people. I'm gonna get to it. There's people in our city. Big shout out to them. They know who they are. They do shows. They do that. But they not a GQ show. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, not taking away from nobody, because I don't take nothing from nobody. But take notes from these gentlemen over here, guys. You know, like I said, they have a big show, and they can fill the show with 1,000 people trying to sell you a car part. You know, I'm exaggerating numbers, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, you can have a couple more options of food, which is coming. By the way, good question, Liz. Thank you, Liz from Invisible Heroes. She said she can help you out with that. What is the fee for the spot?
He put the number out there. Call him.
Oh, you talking about? Are you talking about for Broad Street?
For any vendor.
I can tell you how much it is for Broad Street.
Zero. Look at that.
Zero. Look at that.
Zero.
Look at that.
Broad Street show is basically where because we have so much room.
Yeah.
But when you said what's up and coming for us, be on the lookout for Camden Nights.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for that name.
Okay.
By
Be on the
itself,
lookout
though.
for a different name on it.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, that's all I can say. You'll be on the lookout for a different name.
Same show,
event,
different name.
Yes.
Okay.
But still involved with Camden.
Yes.
Okay.
Still involved with Camden, but it's going to have a different name on it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
GQ Candle Lights.
We're gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, just be on the lookout for
There y'all go.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? We just want to take it to a bigger stage.
So listen, without that being said, I'm gonna leave that with that spook. Gentlemen, it's been an honor, a pleasure. Thank you for accepting.
Our
the
pleasure.
lineup.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Great,
Can't
great.
wait to
Thanks for
see
coming
what's
through, man.
next. Y'all heard it first. GQ.
GQ.
Riders. Still not bought another episode. Peace.